everybody, James Jago Tap Response. Thanks for watching. Sorry about the wind noise. Well, I got it. The 2017 Street Glide Special, and it's in charcoal denim, and it's got some blacked out features and stuff like that. I just got it about a week ago. I've done a couple of things to it, just stuff I know I like the Kuryakin backrest, driver's backrest on there. And like I said, it was already blacked out, which is one of the reasons I picked this exact model. I went ahead and put a bigger, brighter headlight in it because I've been in one wreck and I don't like being in them. And it's Custom Dynamics LED, and so that should have a good bright ring around it for daylight driving. And then I also did the lights. Now the lights are interesting because it's a white ring, but when I put the blinker on, it's a yellow blinker, and so that's pretty cool. And I'm trying to think, the headlight, that's low beam, it's high beam, low beam, high beam. And again, really important for me not to get run over when I'm riding a motorcycle. I also had, while it was still there at the dealer, I had the brake light put in down at the bottom, right down here. And I also put the LEDs back here. Again, they don't change colors, but they do get brighter and dimmer. And so I haven't done a bunch of stuff to it, and I typically don't, but this is it. I've got about 300 miles on it so far, and I'm really enjoying it. Don and I and some of the guys, my brother, we went and rode the last weekend. Sorry about the shaky camera, trying to talk and do all this stuff at the same time. But I'm really enjoying it. And it's what's different about this particular bike than any other Harley I've ever ridden is the engine, the Milwaukee 8, the 170 cubic inch, which is about 1750 cc's, dual overhead cam, and it's very smooth. The bike is very smooth, and I'll get close and start it up in a second. But for me, this is my about 19th motorcycle, and I've been riding, been licensed since 1984, so I've rode hundreds of thousands of miles on these things. I rode, just the last two bikes I had 65,000 miles on those in the last few years. And I wanted a Harley because made in America, make America great again. I believe in it. Even though the last few bikes I've bought were made in America, Harley Davidson is an American-owned company. People go to work every day in Milwaukee and build these things, and so I wanted to go all in. Now it was easy for me. Why did I wait till now? It was easy for me with this Milwaukee 8 motor. It's counterbalanced and it runs very smooth. And I've said this many times, just coming off my 1700cc Vaquero Kawasaki, that if you were to drive this bike and close your eyes and you were a diehard Harley guy, you might think that you're on a Japanese motorcycle. It's very smooth. Now, some of the Harley purists don't like that, but for me, it was a smooth transition, pun intended. But the bike is very powerful, very low end, torquey, like it could feel like you could pull a house down. And so I really enjoyed that aspect of it. So another cool thing is with the Street Glide, the special, what makes it special is the infotainment center, the electronics package, and the key fob. And so there's no ignition key, so to speak. Now I can lock the ignition with the key, but as far as like me leaving without locking the ignition, most Harleys you get off of and walk away from, forget to lock it, somebody can start up and drive away. This bike has theft protection on it, and even has an optional siren. Everything with Harley is optional, of course. And it's funny because they say HD stands for $100. I think H is a Roman numeral for 1,000. But the good thing about the Harley is there's so many plug and play parts. It is easy to customize and upgrade. You guys can come on over. And so some of my workers my employees are getting off work now. And but anyway, I just wanted to introduce you guys to the bike. I'm going to be doing some more stuff with it, and it's been a lot of fun. James Jago Tap Response reminding you that your responsibility to be ready for the fight never ends.